what is this town? I don't think I've been to this town yet. Oh wait, no, this is the town. That's the people that can't understand English. That's right. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So I think we want to go this way. Yes. Don't land on the town, for God's sakes. There we go. So, is this the place with the fairy and the fountain? I think it is. Okay, we're going to save state here, by the way, just in case I fuck something up and the fairy gets away and I'm not spending my money on that again. Screw that. Okay, and when I get my money up, I will also buy more armor for Hawkeye and Jill and all them. Hurry up. Hurry up, man. Hey, pirate, you're an ass. Yar, etc. And I'm an arse. Blech. Okay, fairy, you've had your fun times in the bottle, but I'm gonna release you into the water, if I can. We'll save. Save state as Q2. I said Q2. Come on. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's see if this works. Bottle. For a second, I thought I didn't have it, but I got rid of the tail. Bottle. Aha! Aha! Ha! Ha! Now, wait a minute. Would the fairy have gone back here anyway? Let's talk to her. That pirate trapped me in the bottle. I will draw oxnail from the bottom of the spring for you. Are you gonna do it? Wait. Thank you for saving me. Remember, oxnail will give you air. Okay, it did do that for me. Thank you, fairy. You're very kind. You're not scary like that one fairy from Ocarina of Time. Oh my god. You know who I'm talking about. Miss Gunshell. Not Gunshell. Miss Gunshell Tits. You know who I'm talking about. The hidden fairies that give you all your magic. Dear lord. Okay, so I think we need to go this way. Ah! Yes, it's right. There it is. Dang, that'd be really cheap if I could do that. Okay, so right there, because that's the mermaid village thingy. Oh, it's watery. We can't land here. Meh. Oh, hello, Aculo. Oh, Aculo. Do you remember me? You probably don't. Look down, look back up. I'm buff as shit. Ooh. Oh, come on. Hawk, you should just be able to look at something and it would die. But it looks like it's going to be the other way around. These things are so goddamn defended. Defended. I can't talk today. Nothing. Oh well. I guess I bought that for nothing. Sweet. I'm glad. Bane. Use the Bane. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about my dream. Okay, sorry, I got wrapped up in my, oh my god, what the fuck just happened to my team? Okay, so, my dream yesterday, I had like 3 dreams in a row, but they were all set in like the same area, so, basically the first part of the dream, it was my father and I, and we were trying to like track down some kind of illicit activity that was going on, like, there was some either like drug dealers or something like that. You know, it was kind of like a buddy cop movie where the 2 rookie cops go up against a like drug cartel or something like that. But so we kind of investigated around. We had a shootout in this one parking lot, and we actually got invited to this cabin up in the woods. Like these woods were like super lush green. Everything was green. There was moss on like every tree. All the leaves on the trees were super. What the fuck? Okay, those wyverns kind of remind me of the girl from Titanic. You know, paint me like one of your French girls. Ugh. Don't need to see that. I'll slow you down. I like them apples. Actually, yeah, that. So anyway, so we get invited up to this mansion-y. It's like a cabin in the woods almost, and we get there. And I got the impression that another family had been invited, and it was this large family of, it was like this black family that was coming along with us, and there must have been like 10 people. And we got there first before the other family, and for some reason Gene Wilder was there, and he was like the owner of the mansion, and he was in his Willy Wonka getup. And if you don't know who Gene Wilder is, he is the original Willy Wonka from the old movie, not the Johnny Depp guy. Obviously, he was also Frankenstein in Young Frankenstein. No, Frankenstein. Or no, he pronounced the name weird, so it was like, oh no, I'm not Frankenstein, I'm Frankenstein. And then Igor was like, oh yes, and I'm Igor. Anyway, so basically we get there, and he's in his get-up, and for some reason his hat's like all fucked up. Like it's got some kind of big green thing on it. Kind of looks like a sore. And he has like a manservant with him, and the manservant, it wasn't Igor, it wasn't anybody that I recognized from anything. It was just this generic like servant guy, but he had like green leprosy on his hands and face and just all over, and it was just eating into him. I don't even think the guy had a nose, and you could just see into certain parts of his body. And the butler manservant guy wanted to like shake our hands, and we kind of like pulled our sleeves over our hands and shook his hand. And he's like, make yourself comfortable. And so we did, as comfortable as we could get. And the other family got there, and they all shook hands with the butler. They didn't like cover their hands or anything like that. And then Gene Wilder's like, okay, I'm sorry to tell you. I can't do a Gene Wilder voice. I'm sorry to tell you, but basically, you can't leave because you've shaken his hand, so you're infected with this fucking leprosy, and you're gonna rot from the inside. And they're all freaking out, and we're freaking out. And I can't remember how it ended, but yeah, the central theme was we've been infected and like quarantined from the rest of the world. And the second part of the dream, it was still set in the same area. And no, I don't want any of that. And what was up here again? No, I don't want any of that. The second part of the dream, it was set in the same kind of general area, but it was like this town that was kind of on the side of the... Like, you know those long stretches of, like, freeway that you see in certain places in the United States or other places? It's just miles and miles and miles of nothing. Just open fields with a single road going through it. It was one of those towns that you just kind of drive through and you don't even think about it. Maybe a town of like 100 people. But I was in there, and the town was visited by like aliens or something like that. And the town was really freaking out, and all the religious people were going crazy, and they like threw rocks at the aliens, and the aliens went away, and they took all the kids, and the town just broke into paranoia, and everyone's part of the aliens, and etc. And then the aliens came back, and they gave us all peanut butter cookies, and that was fun. We had like some kind of weird dance party, and yeah, I don't remember how it ended, but that was last thing I remember was they were handing out these like peanut butter cookies that my mother makes, and it was just very weird. And the last part of the dream I actually remember the most. It was I was kidnapped by this Hungarian vampire and his wife. It was actually, I think, in the same mansion as the Gene Wilder character, the same kind of mansion anyway. And I was up in the roof almost, and the Hungarian vampire and his wife didn't really have anything to do because all the children had been taken away by the aliens, so they're just kind of lazing about. They were being so lazy that they hadn't moved at all, so they had like dust on them. That's how long they hadn't moved. I don't know what the fuck I was eating. But I basically said, okay, enough's enough, and I somehow set fire to the house, and they knew about it, and the wife, I forget what the fuck happened to her, she like tried to throw me out the window or something like that. But I do remember falling out of the window, and the man vampire was trying to save all of these animals that he'd collected. Like really exotic kind of like reptilian animals. And he basically came up to me and was like, oh man, what have you done? You really fucked it up. You need to help me save all these animals. At least open the cages, you know, so they can get out. And I'm like, fuck you, guy. Yeah, my dog's over there just kind of doing whatever. So if you hear weird noises, it's just my dog. So And he actually dragged me back up to the attic and was trying to get me to unlock some of the cages. I don't know why the fuck he couldn't do it. But these were things like, they were small cages too, with huge animals in them. Like, one was an armored spider that's like the size of my hand, and I knew that if I opened any of the cages, all the animals were gonna like jump out and hop on me. And I was just like, fuck you, I can't do that. So I jumped back out the window, and he was actually trying to put out the fire with like a garden hose. He was like green-skinned, and he had like a red cape, and it was really crazy. It was funny as shit seeing this guy trying to put out the fire with a garden hose. And he flew up to the window, and like when the sunlight hit him, he turned to ice for some reason. Then he fell out the window and broke. And so that's my dream that I had. Not quite as strange as what we've had before, but still pretty out there. Anyway, hello. Oh, warriors, you have the Oxyel. The mermaids wait. Please help them. Okie dokie. Aha! Now, friends and neighbors, this is a water temple if I've ever seen it. Okay, all my things are good. Okay. Yes, this is definitely a water temple. Aha! The GrSHARK, eh? Good, good, good. Ooh, we have some space for level 7 shit. Nice. Alright, so... what does A rub do again? I can't remember. Oh, Jill, what to do with you? Hey, that's a nice bit of damage for Jill. So, now we're going to come across water creatures, and I'm hoping the water fiend is going to be down here. What I'm hoping is going to happen is, water fiend's going to be down here guarding, like, Jesus Christ, that hurt. Water fiend's going to be down here guarding the mermaids and the stone tablet that will let us talk to the people that, like, live in the sky or something. We'll kill that fiend, we'll get the fuck out of here, we'll learn exactly how to speak the sky people speak, and then we'll... ooh, sea troll? I've heard of sea hag, but never sea troll. Ugh. You know what? I must say, that is a very nice blue that it has on them. It almost looks like we're in some kind of, like, nightclub. You know those kind of nightclubs that have the dark lights as the ceiling, so if you're wearing something, like, white, it really stands out? Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. I like this dungeon. Very cool. We're in Atlantis. Actually, gun, attack that one. There we go. Terminated. But, yeah, I'm hoping that after this... maybe the water fiend's in here, maybe he isn't. I'm hoping so. And then the sky people will tell us how to get to the sky fiend, who I'm assuming is at the very top of that one tower in the desert. And then after that, we'll have all the orbs, and there we go. The game will be over. Maybe. I don't know. This game keeps throwing me curveballs. Aha, now it's throwing mighty sharks at me. But thankfully, all of us look like we could wrestle like 5 sharks under both arms. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sharks. I'll tell you one thing, sharks. Your fate looks dimmer than Abe Lincoln's when he picked up his movie tickets. Yes, making an assassination joke. That's timely. You can use that one if you so desire. You know, if you're at a cocktail party, you can slip it in as a nice, you know, conversation starter joke. I wonder if I should make these sprites, the warrior sprites. Maybe. I don't know. I prefer the original ones. I've been with them for so long. I mean, could you imagine when you were a kid? You played through this game for like, what? How many hours have I been going at this at 150% speed? And I know which way to go most of the time. I mean, to have this kind of character change, God. Once you've sunk this much time and effort into these characters and you've seen them for that long, you get attached to them. Now all of a sudden you gotta learn to love these guys.